Good morning, peoples. So Alex has tagged me in a post on Facebook of a lady who's 92 making these scones, which have got very strange ingredients. So I thought I'd try them and see what it's like. I thought I'd make a video because I don't really do that sort of thing normally. So I thought I'd have a go. So I have got 400 grams of self-raising flour and cream and fizzy lemonade. So this lady adds her cream first. I need slightly less than this tub, so I'm going to put 3/4 of it in and mix it with the fork just gently. I think part of the reason these turn out so well is because they haven't been mucked about with too much. So then I'm going to add the lemonade, fizzy lemonade. I chose one that had normal sugar in because I don't like sweeteners, and I think this obviously is what gives it the sweetness. So I'm binding it together with my fork. On the Facebook page, about half the people said it turned out absolutely amazing. The other half of the people said it was useless, so we'll give it a bash. I'm going to give it a tiny bit more cream just to see, and then I'm going to get my hand in and get it all together. So let's see how that turns out. A little bit of flour on the board. Now this lady who is making it doesn't roll it out, doesn't use cutters, makes it into a ball, and then she makes it into like a slab, and then just cuts it into pieces and lays it on. So I've got to give it a bit more of a knead, but not too much of a knead, because we don't want it to be heavy or solid. Right, so I'm doing exactly what the lady did, which is make it into like a square. I'm sure she did a slightly bigger version because mine doesn't look that big. Right, a knife, and this is what she did. Cut it into squares. I'm going to get about 9 out of this. Quite decent size, but you know me, don't like anything too little. So I've got a tray over here. Going to put them on. This one's a bit triangular at the corner. I think part of the nice thing about these is they're quite rustic. So we will see what they turn out like. I'm going to paint them with a tiny little bit of milk. And the lady in the video said, oh, I don't bother with any of these old paint brushes. She just used her fingers, bless her. So, but I have got a brush, so I'll be doing that. And then I'm going to pause the video. Yeah, I'm going to pause the video and show you what they look like after they're done. So it's going to bring them over and see, they're all odd shapes really. They're none of them are particularly uniform. And I'm going to paint them. Apparently they only take 10 minutes, whereas normal scones do take a little bit longer than that. On about 200, or which is about 6 degrees, I've got gas, 6 degrees gas. So I'm going to pause my video with a nice floury hand, and I'll put it back on again and let you know how they get on. Well, they're in the oven. I've cleared up the mess. I'm just checking my video's working and that I paused it and didn't just turn it off. So I'm just going to pause you again for a bit and I'll be back. Hello, I'm back. So my scones, they've been in for a little bit longer than about 10 minutes, I would say. Probably about 12, possibly 15 minutes. They're done. Going to bring one over. Look, nice rise on that, and I'm not going to cut it. I'm just going to break it in half, and it looks absolutely delicious. So they're going onto a wire rack to cool, and I need to taste a bit really to tell you what they're like. So I'm going to break this little funny shaped one up and have a taste. Tell you what I think. Lovely. Really nice. Not very sweet, but scones are not meant to be very sweet because normally we put jam on them. So a traditional scone recipe doesn't actually have a lot of sugar in it anyway because of the sweetness of all the jam and everything you put on. The recipe, I'm not sure if I made it clear what the recipe was. 400 grams of self-raising flour, 175 of the thick double cream, which apparently the lady said has to be cold. I don't know what difference that makes, to be fair. And 175, sorry, mil, not grams, 175 millilitres of lemonade, 175 millilitres of the cream. And you saw me make it, and I think they're pretty cool. I think they're very quick, no rubbing in of margarine. The cream takes the place of the margarine, and the lemonade takes the place of the sugar. So they're lovely. Give them a try, and see you all soon, hopefully. Bye.